my gourmet cooks out there, and welcome back to another video with Glameres Gems Gourmet Recipes. What's on the dessert menu today is some no-bake banana pudding. So we're going to go ahead and jump into the ingredients. So you'll need for this, the star of the show, bananas. You'll need 2 boxes of the Chessmen cookies from Pepperidge Farm, the vanilla wafers. I have whipped cream, French vanilla pudding, pure vanilla extract, sweetened condensed milk, Philadelphia cream cheese, 4 cups of milk, and cinnamon. So we're going to go ahead and jump right into the recipe. In a clean bowl, add in your pudding mix, your milk, your sweetened condensed milk, and your room temperature cream cheese. So now for the fun part. So you want to go ahead and whisk everything together. That's why it's important to have your cream cheese room temperature. It was really hard for me to get the lumps out. So what I did was change the whisk from my plastic spatula to a wire spatula, and that still didn't work for me. So what I then did was took all of my pudding mix and I put it into my blender, and you'll see here the blender that I'm using is just a NutriBullet, and I went ahead and blended it on low for maybe less than a minute just to get out all of the lumps, and you'll see it shortly how nice and smooth and whipped I have it. So this is the consistency that you want. You want to just make sure everything is finely whipped. And keep in mind, guys, you don't have to add the cream cheese. That's optional. So now what I'm going to go ahead and do is add in my vanilla extract. And I'm going to go ahead and just mix everything in. I'm going to take all of this whipped cream here, and I might add a little bit more from the other container. So with your whipped cream, nothing really special. What you have to do to this, I'm just gonna sprinkle a little bit of cinnamon here. I just want it to have a nice cinnamony taste. And you'll just mix that around. So we're now going to get started with putting everything together. So I'm going to layer down my cookies and my wafers. Depending on the size pan that you're using will kind of depict how you can lay them out. With my pan, I had to kind of just make 2 rows for the cookies and then put the wafers in the middle. But keep in mind, no one will see the bottom of the cookies or the wafers. They just want to be able to taste it. So this is how I'm doing this right now. So now what I'm going to do is push that to the side. I like to cut up my bananas as I'm going because, as you all know, bananas tend to oxidize. So, and they're already a little bit like a lighter, you know, like the skin is already starting to change. So I'm going to go ahead and cut up 2 at a time. But in total, I'll use only 4 bananas. So you just cut them up. See. So right here, I'm placing my bananas on top of the wafers and the cookies. Again, it does not have to be perfect or pretty, but me being the perfectionist that I am, you'll see me start placing a banana on top of each cookie and wafer. So to each his own, it doesn't matter. But yeah, you just want to go ahead and do this part. That way everyone can taste the cookies and the bananas together. Now we're going to go ahead and put our pudding on top of the bananas and cookies and spread that out. On top of your pudding, go ahead and take dollops of your whipped cream, and with the back of a spoon, just make circular motions to spread it all throughout. Don't get discouraged if the pudding can kind of seep through the whipped cream. No one will see this part. So once you have your whipped cream on top, you're going to go ahead and repeat this entire step. So we're just doing it just like how you would layer a lasagna. To personally taste cookies in just about every bite of my banana pudding. A lot of people are not too keen on the taste of bananas, like the actual texture of it. So I feel like when you have cookies in every bite, it just gives it a great balance, because I've had banana pudding where it's just like a big glob of pudding, and to me, I just don't prefer that. So, I'm just trying to make it look really pretty here on the top layer. But honestly, when you serve this to guests, family members, or friends, they're really not going to care how it looks. They're going to be so happy you made it, and they're going to eat every bite. This is my finished and completed banana pudding with Chessmen cookies. You want to let this sit in the refrigerator for a minimum of 5 hours, or at least overnight. But yes, it's going to be delicious. So if you're liking videos like this, make sure you give me a big thumbs up. I'm so sorry I didn't plate it for you all. However, it was very delicious. And also make sure you subscribe to my channel. Hit the notification bell. That way you're notified every time I upload videos. I post weekly on my page. And it's always a pleasure to share my recipes with you all. And I will see you in the next video. Bye.